Welcome to a video that I will be talking about Utah Transit Authority's Trax and FrontRunner. I'll be going over various topics that have to do with these two systems. I will also be mentioning a little bit other forms of transportation found at Salt Lake Central Station and North Temple Station, which are the two stations that I have video from that I'm using for this video. So without further ado, let's get started. We will begin with UTA's FrontRunner. FrontRunner is a service that serves the Wasatch Front from Provo all the way up to Pleasant View. Now, Pleasant View is served twice in the morning and twice in the afternoon. It is a commute-only stop. This video will go over several other points with FrontRunner, but I would like to begin. Been in service since 2008. 2012 marked the southbound end of the route opening from Salt Lake Central to Provo. The original part ran from Ogden to Salt Lake City. This next shot was taken a little bit later in the morning. This is a northbound FrontRunner headed for Ogden. UTA originally purchased 22 locomotives for FrontRunner, 2 of which were for a short period of time leased to Metrolink in Los Angeles, then later also sold to Metrolink in Los Angeles. UTA did not see a need for 2 extra locomotives, as they already have at least 4 extra locomotives in the yard. UTA purchased Bombardier double-decker cars in which they could run 3 according to the platform setup. These platforms are set up for a Comet car, which these Comet cars were purchased from New Jersey Transit in New Jersey. These cars are about 60 to 65 years old if I do my math correctly. These cars, again, have been in service for quite a while, but they started their service use for FrontRunner in 2008, which they were later removed from the trains, and then about 2 years ago returned to the trains to add space on the trains for additional passengers. Utah Transit Authority's FrontRunner and Trax has had its fair share of collisions with cars, trucks, and other motorized vehicles. I will save all my information on this for another video so that I can save some time in this video. Here we see a northbound train departing from North Temple Station, headed for Ogden. UTA has served the Wasatch Front for several years. UTA Trax, on the other hand, has been in service for 25 years, as FrontRunner has only been in service since 2008. We are now going to make a quick transition over to the Trax side of both of these terminals. Utah Transit Authority has 2 lines that service North Temple and Salt Lake Central. North Temple is served by the Green Line, which is run with the Siemens S70 cars, which are the new modern version of the Siemens Classic cars, also low floor. Utah Transit Authority purchased 77 low-floor Siemens S70 cars. These cars began to arrive in 2011. UTA also has several Siemens classic model cars. These cars are the original cars purchased for the Trax line. The original Trax line ran from the Vivint Smart Home Reno, which at the time was the Delta Center, to Sandy. A few years later, with the addition of the FrontRunner system, Utah Transit Authority extended the Blue Line down to Salt Lake Central. In 2015, UTA also extended the Blue Line to Draper. For several years, this line was either called the Blue Line or the Sandy Line. Speaking for myself, it took me a few months or more to get used to seeing the sign saying Draper instead of Sandy. Utah Transit Authority purchased the Siemens S70 cars to eliminate the need to build high blocks. High blocks are basically wheelchair ramps to get to the height of the boarding area of the cars up to where the wheelchairs can roll onto the train. The Siemens S70 low-floor cars eliminate this need, but UTA will not be retiring the Siemens Classic cars anytime soon. The Siemens Classic cars are not old enough to be retired yet, so we will see them in UTA system for several years to come. I would like to thank you for joining me on this brief informational video on UTA's FrontRunner and Trax system. I am planning on doing several more videos that outline even more service of the UTA Trax line. If you have a topic you would like me to talk about, please let me know in the comment section, and I will do my very best to get to your topic. Thank you for watching, and please, as always, subscribe.